Welcome back. It's now time for the business news. A multi-billion-dollar industry dying for more men. How experts see the hair and beauty industry. One business operator is clearing the hair about negative stereotypes. His shirt aptly describes his philosophy. Focused on improving his craft and satisfying his clients.
You have this blank canvas, and when we're finished with it, it's just this beautiful masterpiece. So I get a lot of satisfaction from that, and also from the reactions that I get from my customers.
Cheyenne has been a client for 3 years. We saw her at the beginning of her treatment.
He takes the time to understand you as a person, your hair as well, and he does take pride in his work.
Wayne Maxwell has been a beautician since 1994. His foray into the female-dominated sector can perhaps be described as a fairy tale love story.
I used to date a hairdresser when I was going to school, and she worked in a salon across the road from where I lived. So I got interested in her and started to go over by the salon so I could get to see her. Then a relationship developed between us, and she encouraged me to go into hairdressing.
He, like many Jamaican men, was iffy at first.
I was like, no, bad man that do hair. Whenever I used to say men doing hair like that, unless you say men on TV doing hair, and they were always looking effeminate.
But he wanted to be with her, and that was his way of getting close. They got together, but Stephanie, as she was called, died some time ago.
So even though it is something that is emotional to me, and I pretty much wouldn't be where I am now without her becoming a part of my life at that time.
But what has stayed alive is the passion Stephanie ignited in him, a passion he now wants to share with other young people through training.
It's my intention to create a training institute called the J-Max Spa Institute. So that is going to be my way to give back what it is that I've learned, to pass that on to the future generations.
Statista values the global beauty industry at close to $650 billion. Of that amount, $93.7 billion is the value of the hair industry alone. Mr. Maxwell firmly believes more Jamaican men should be combing their way to some of the profits.
You will be at an advantage because there's going to be less of you in the space.
The Heart NSTA Trust offers free courses for people interested in becoming beauticians. Managing Director Dr. Tanisha Ingleton says more men are signing up. She insists fulfilling careers can be had if Jamaican men wash their minds of the stigma of becoming hairdressers.
We are seeing more and more hairdressing salons being operated by men, or we are seeing where men are employees in various hairdressing salons. And at the Trust right now, we have enrolled 63 males in cosmetology.
For those considering a future in the industry, Mr. Maxwell says these key qualities are invaluable.
Being professional, right? What could come under professionalism is simple things like being on time to work.
These traits, he insists, will leave customers satisfied, like Cheyenne at the end of her treatment.
The finished product, as you can see, is amazing.
And that's the Business Day news from overseas when we come back.